Hey y'all, it's B. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed and started following along on my journey so far. I really appreciate all of you. It definitely keeps me motivated to keep going and keep saving and all of that. Well, today we're just doing my weekly cash stuffing. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let me count my money and get into it. So $200, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, so 80, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Brings us to our grand total of 500, our weekly amount for now. And as always, starting in the personal binder, the one that I am able to spend the most money out of, I feel like this is where I give myself a little bit of grace. And then these are where I feel like I need to not spend as much out of. All right, Wednesdays is getting its usual $10. Treat Yourself is getting 5. So then it has 15. Let's see. Self-Care getting $5 as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, and 33 in self-care. I feel like I just did a condensing. I must have spent something out of there after I condensed. Honestly, who knows? Okay, household is getting 5, so 5, 10, 15 in household. I don't know. Yeah, as you can tell, I still haven't made my new envelope for this because my first one got messed up. Messed up the laminating, which it's gonna happen. It's fine. But I'm making some envelopes for my aunt because she wants to start cash stuffing. So maybe I'll be able to sneak one of mine in with hers. Clothing is getting 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 in clothing. Miscellaneous also getting its 5. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, which I know this I'm going to stop stuffing once it gets to 100 because I feel like 100 is a good amount for a miscellaneous. And then household, I think I'm going to stop at like 50 because I feel like most things like cleaners and stuff for the house is fairly cheap. And since I split pretty much all that with my roommates, it's even cheaper. So like we just take turns buying things. So I feel like $50 is enough to have in there. So then whenever I spend something, I'll obviously stuff back. Excuse me. All right. So my sinking funds, date night is getting 15. So let's write that in here. What is today's date? Is it the 8th? That's an excellent question. I'm just going to put the 8th. I'll know what I mean. Plus, so 50, 100, 10, 20, 25, 26, 7, 28. 128 in date night, which I think I'm going to start stuffing $10 in here instead. Just because I know we're wanting to save up for something like another concert to go to. But, I don't know, maybe in April we'll reallocate everything. switch around what denominations we put in everything. Birthdays is getting 20. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I don't know why I just counted it like that, but hey. That's just what's gonna happen, I guess. Vehicle is getting its 15. So 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. I don't know if you can hear the fire truck going by, but if you can, my windows are open. It's so nice out. So I'm taking advantage of the really nice weather. So you might hear some outdoor sounds or some vehicles because I live next to a main road. Medical also getting 15. So 100, 10, 20, 25, 26 in medical. Emergency is getting 10. So it leaves us with 1,000 in the bank, 50 and 60. And that's emergency. Vacation is getting, how much? 20? So now it has 30. I did go ahead and pay my portion of the house that we're renting. So thankfully, all I have to save now is just spending money for that vacation. And then once after April, I'm going to start stuffing for the concert that we're going to in October in New York. We're going to go see Harry Styles. So excited. Is anybody else going? I'd be very interested to see. All right, $20 in Christmas. Yep, that's where we are. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 50. Which is so exciting. I love spoiling my family and friends for Christmas, so it's definitely nice to have way ahead of time. 200 in land as always, so now we have 1,000, 2,000 in the bank, and 200 in the envelope. Oops. Skipped ahead there by putting my money in there. All right, wedding gets $5. So that makes it 30. And then new home also gets $5. So this is also 30. I always like to double check just in case. Awesome. So that is my sinking funds binder. Now on to my 6-month buffer binder. I already have so much almost half of them blocked off for 1 month, which is so nice because I feel like I haven't been stuffing for that long, it feels like, but then it's also like 2 months I've been stuffing, so yeah, it's just super exciting. All right, rent is getting 50. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 500. So we're only $100 away from this being 1 month. Car insurance is getting $10, so it has 1 month's worth, and $10 towards the next month. Phone is getting $5. So now it has 1 month already, and then 10, 15, 20. Which I'm so excited. I just switched phone plans. I mentioned this in my cash condensing that I did last week. And instead of paying $80 a month, I now only pay $30. So I was able to switch that into a 1 month instead of having to stuff more. So what is this? Electric. Okay. So yeah, it'll be so much nicer now that I don't have to pay as much on my phone, so that I can start putting that extra money towards a different envelope, which I'll figure out for next week. Okay, electric has 1 month already, and then it has 10, 15, 20 towards the next month. Gas is getting $10. So it already has 2 months, and then 10, 20 towards the next month. Which gas is probably going to be the envelope that gets filled up first. So we'll see. Out to eat is getting 5. So 20, 25, 30. Groceries also getting 5. So 20, 35 in groceries. What I might do is I might start stuffing $5 in gas instead and put $10 in groceries, since this one's going super quick. And that one, we spend $150 a week on groceries. So it's going to take a long time if I keep only stuffing $5 in here. I might make that change for next week. All right, health insurance. This is the big one. 20, 35. I was able to condense this, so this feels so much better. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 300, 20, 30, 45. And my health insurance bill is $315. So now I'm able to, I have 1 month now, which I need to make more 1 month placeholders, because I'm already 1 month in subscriptions as well. And that's getting the last $5. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50 in here. Awesome. So that concludes our cash stuffing for this week. Thank you for sticking around and watching. Yeah, one of my favorite videos to film is the cash condensing. So if you want to go back and watch that one that I did last week, we took a lot of money back to the bank, which is just so nice to be able to put it into savings and get it out of my binders. But again, thank you so much for watching and for all your support, and I will see you next week. Bye, y'all.